Here's our 2017 Estate Merlot. From blocks on the mountain here that are lower elevation, a little more exposed to the effects of the fog and the San Francisco Bay, which cools the nights. It really has a beautiful effect of driving up acidity and slowing down ripening, which on Merlot, you know, relative to Cabernet, it tends to bud out earlier, ripen sooner. It can sometimes push higher alcohol levels. So having these blocks lower down on the mountain, exposed to the fog, it really helps control and moderate the ripening. And again, assure that we have good acidity. So 17 was a very wet winter here on the mountain. We had about 200% of normal rain, which was good. The vines really needed to recover from the 5-year drought. They got the rainfall. And that really, I think the vines just kind of rejoiced and really put out a beautiful crop of grapes and gave us a Merlot with some substance. We ferment this in small tanks, all whole berry fermented, so we can really control and moderate the extraction of tannins. Really fruit forward. The idea of the estate wines is to create kind of a version of wine from the Montebello property that's not as tannic, that has really good fruit display. In the case of Merlot, which is a really gorgeous variety that has so much fruit to offer, that's really what we're capturing here in this bottling of the 17. So really intense on the nose, really inviting, fragrant, lots of kind of stone fruit, hints of mineral from the soil here. And we also always give the Merlot a good amount of new oak to really help lift the fruit and really make a really wonderfully intense wine. And on the palate, it's so vibrant and so juicy, really lovely and luscious, and oh, it's gorgeous. It's going to drink well. It's really a wine that's made to be paired with food. You know, you've got that high acidity and that intense stone fruit. Oh, it's going to be perfect with some really rich dishes, meat. Yeah, I could think of a million different things to pair this to, and something that should go with food. I really estimate this wine probably will go for a good 10 years in the bottle, but it's so good right now. I can't even imagine being able to put it in my cellar and keep my hands off of it. I really would most likely drink it over the next couple of years. It's so wonderful right now. So as much as I love it, I really hope you'll find the same amount of pleasure in this as I do. Enjoy.